Tine Nilsen Fredrikstad is an outstanding entertainer all the way from Oslo, Norway. She worked in both Crete and Lanzarote as an entertainer for TUI Seneo and goes through life with her unique nickname, the Beautiful Horse. She's an amazing dancer, an even better singer, and a dear friend of mine.
Like, you get exhausted, and you told us that we were going to get exhausted in the end, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, that's actually a nice one to hear.
I've never been so exhausted in my life, and I saw one of the videos.
I'm Dario de Dobbelare, and welcome to Ciao Ciao Bye Bye, a show about living life abroad in the hotel entertainment sector. Here, we dive deep into what it is like living all over Europe, meeting thousands of people, pushing boundaries, and living life to the fullest. Today, episode 4, Chasing Your Dreams. My guest today is an ex-team member, a friend, and a woman I admire, Tine Nilsen Fredrikstad. Tine, I really appreciate you coming on the Ciao Ciao Bye Bye show. It feels good to see you again. Please introduce yourself to the listeners. Who are you and where do you come from?
Okay, well, hello there, Mr. Horse. My name is Tina, and I am from Norway, Oslo, the capital. And I worked with you in Crete.
Yes, exactly. We worked together in Crete. It was last summer, right? 2019. We've been working for 6 months there. Yeah, we were there for like 6 months. And this is actually almost already a year ago when we finished working together. It's crazy when you put it in perspective.
True. Yeah. 21st of October, I left Crete.
Exactly.
And that is tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
No, the day after. Yeah. Wow. I didn't know.
So it's been a year since we last worked together, which is crazy because it doesn't feel like it's been that long, to be honest.
Not at all.
I think this whole Corona period is like, I don't know, smashed time together and compressed it. So it seems like it's only been lasting for like a week or something, but then it seems like it's been taking forever. It's
actually 1 year. I'm in shock.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's crazy,
even
right?
think about it. Yeah, I could have said 6 months or something.
Yeah, so it also means we've known each other for like almost 2 years now, because we met in March 2019.
Yeah, March.
Whew, that's crazy.
Hey, brother.
Brother. No, that's crazy. So can you maybe tell me a little bit? So we've worked together in Crete. This was your first season, right? In Crete.
It was my first season. Yeah.
And
it was my first. Yeah.
Yeah, your first season working in entertainer. Maybe we should tell a little bit more about what you did in Crete. What is your job role there?
My job role was. In the beginning, it was for when I came there, I was supposed to be the evening entertainer. So I was hired to be like a dancer and a singer and doing the quiz and game shows and stuff like that.
Okay.
But because we were only three in the beginning, all three of us did everything. So we had a daytime as well, and I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, so it was a little bit of a weird start for us. We were supposed to be a team of 4. But due to some problems during recruitment or one problem or another, I'm not entirely sure why anymore. There was one person missing from the team, but you know the hotel's opening, so you do need to start your program. And exactly, there was one person missing, which meant we had to fill the gap of this person, and then. You kind of started doing everything all the time. So you weren't just on stage dancing and singing, which is what you applied for initially. And all of a sudden you were also around the pool doing playing games and doing activities with the guests.
Yeah, but I'm really happy about it actually, because if we were to start with 4 people, as we were supposed to, then you, me, and Jay wouldn't have become the great team, because then I would have worked evening and you would have
maybe
worked
things would have gone differently. That's true. I never really thought about it this way. Maybe it did bring us a little bit closer than it would have 100%. Otherwise. What was it actually? I'm quite curious because it's only since you only did your first season last year. What was it that you liked so much about this job that you applied for it? What was it that looked so attractive about it for you working as an entertainer?
I was a dancer in 2006, and after that I took a break, and I've been missing it ever since. And I'm getting older. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but
people can guess if they want to.
I thought you were going to say people will see how old you are.
No, they won't. Maybe they can guess from your voice, or you can feel free to leave a comment down below if you want to guess Tine's age.
But I understood that I had to do it now if I was going to be on the stage. So I applied, and then I think I applied in February, and in March I left for the training.
Very short notice for the training.
And then early April I went. Yeah, it was like.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But
and I had to travel to Sweden to take the audition. It's not an audition in Norway.
Oh,
so
to apply for the job, you had to already fly to Sweden.
Yeah, and having the audition there.
And of course, this was an expense you had to make. It's not like they flew you over to Sweden to apply for the job.
No.
That would be amazing, though. That would be amazing.
It would be amazing, but it was like that.
No, I didn't know you went to Sweden for your audition.
Yeah, I went to Stockholm.
Yeah, and then your audition, was it in English or was it in Swedish or in Norwegian?
It was in Norwegian, Swedish, yeah.
Okay. So.
But we have to talk. We had to talk. We had to have like a speech telling everyone about ourselves in English, so they could hear that we could speak English.
What did you talk about in this speech?
Oh, I was so awkward.
I would have loved to have seen it.
Yeah, but it was really awkward because they did it like 5 minutes after we just arrived.
Oh.
So we haven't had the opportunity to like get to know each other a little bit, the people who was there. So you were like, and everyone spoke Swedish and Norwegian. And then it's awkward speaking English to them.
Of course.
It was just an awkward situation. It went okay, but not the best maybe. I think I would have done a better job now.
Yeah, but I think you must have done something right if they took you on the job. At least you pulled the right strings.
I hope so.
Well, you got the job, and then after Crete, so let's fast forward a little bit. You did do a second season, right? Over winter.
Yeah, I went to Lanzarote. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Lanzarote. How was? Did you see like a difference between the two locations,
huge.
or can you give an example maybe?
Oh, it was so many. The stage was really small, and it was inside. And it was the stage wasn't like a pow stage. It was like Crete was.
Oh, it was more low key.
Really low key, but it was nice. It was really nice, and the people there were good. But I really liked the outdoor stage in Crete.
Yeah, obviously.
And the lighting is
When you are working over winter, usually the destinations are for yourself. You were in Lanzarote, so the temperatures are still quite hot for winter, but it's only like 25 to 30 degrees right during the day.
And it's really windy.
Yes, it's very windy, and overnight it does cool down. Not like back at home for us. I think for you it's like you told me earlier, 1 degree or something. It's
1 degree here.
Yeah, it's not like 1 degree in Lanzarote, but I think it does go down to like 15 degrees at night, maybe something like this.
Absolutely. You couldn't have been sitting outside.
So it is obviously too cold to have a stage outside and make people watch a show outside all day, which does put some limitations on what kind of stage structure you can build. Now, when you look back, so you went to Lanzarote, you did your season there, and then obviously, you went back to Norway. And
then Corona arrived.
Yeah, exactly. then Corona arrived. So how did this change your perspective on your future in the entertainment world for you? Did it change, or did you find maybe a new opportunity because of it?
I actually got a new job. No, not because of it, but I actually got a new job as an activity manager on river cruises in Europe.
Okay.
So it's like a brilliant
Congratulations.
job. Yeah, well, thank you. Darislow.
Parakalo.
But I was supposed to go to Switzerland for my training the day the lockdown.
And the
closed
actual
Norway.
day the lockdown started in
absolutely.
Norway. So you couldn't go to your training in Switzerland.
No, and they stopped all the boats, of course.
Yeah, obviously it was a
so
cruise. They did like so you applied as an activity manager for cruise ships.
Yeah, it's exclusive river cruises, so it's only 180 guests.
Oh,
so I would be doing.
it's like very high class.
Oh yes, it's nice. It's quite expensive.
Yeah, it does sound quite expensive.
It is quite expensive, but it's really cool. I would be doing like yoga and Pilates and stuff like that with the guests in the morning, and then I would join them for the tour guides around Europe, and then I would sing for them.
So you would be getting off the
cool
boat with the guests as well and doing like excursions. Something like this.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
And then some game shows and some singing in the evenings.
Oh, that's very nice.
And I would be working like 6 weeks on, and then they would fly me to Norway for 2 weeks and then back again. So
wow, so you would have been working every single day, being on the cruise, like 6 weeks straight.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds very heavy. I'm not sure if how this would work.
I don't think it's 7 days a week for 6 weeks.
Yeah,
then
it would be impossible, right?
I think maybe it's 6.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But
along these lines.
But at least I get 2 weeks off, and then I can go back to my family and my friends and stuff like that.
Which is very nice. It's a nice way of combining traveling, working, and not still being around your family, so you don't have to leave them behind, because leaving your family behind is quite a hard part of entertainment life. It hits you
it is
very hard, and people usually underestimate how heavy this can be, because these days we're at 2020 now. It's very easy to stay in contact. You would think like you can always do a FaceTime or a video call or something like this, but somehow it's not really working this easily.
No, it's not.
Was this something you experienced as well, or did you think you
miss
would have?
My family?
No, not just did you miss your family. Did you expect to miss your family as much as you missed them during the season? Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, no, because I miss them a lot, but my mom. I don't know if you remember, but she was there 6 times, so she was there once a month.
Yes, she did came a lot to visit.
Yeah, she came a lot, and I got my aunt and my cousin and my dad and my brother. Everyone visited me, and because my mom came like once a month. Then I felt I was around family all the time. Yeah, and my best friend was there as well.
You felt like they were living just a little bit further, but they were you could still meet up every once in a while.
Yeah, so that was nice. And my mom was one time she was there. She was supposed to be 4 days with my brother, and she was there for almost a month.
How did this?
4 days, 30 days.
How did this happen?
Because I got sick and I went to hospital because of my kidney, and my mom couldn't bear to go back home when I was in the hospital, and I understand that.
That's so nice of
and
her.
Then she had to make sure everything was going okay when I came out of the hospital.
Of course.
That I was taking it slow and
yeah, because you do tend to go like all out all the time, 150% when you're supposed to take it a little bit easier. Sometimes you have like this. I think your brain has like 2 switches. It's like nitro or nothing.
I think that's true, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember, like, I had injuries in both my knees and both my Achilles, and then I was jumping around with my crutches.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna work. I am gonna work. Yeah, and I had an
issue with your throat.
Yeah, infection in.
Was it the vocal cords?
No, it's I can't remember the English word for it.
Say it in Norwegian.
Pneumonia.
Ah, yeah, well, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so it was quite a lot, but it was great fun.
Yeah, it does wear heavy on the body, right? The entertainment. Yeah, it feels like you age 3 years or something like this when you do 6 months.
It was ridiculous. In the morning when I woke up, the last 2 months, I couldn't walk. I had to crawl to the bathroom and get my legs a little bit warm before I could actually stand up.
Did you do stretching or something to?
Yeah, I had to.
That's crazy.
Because I couldn't walk, and then from that we walked around like maybe between 30 or 40,000 steps a day.
Yeah.
And when your legs are broken, that's not a good thing.
No, that's not really a good thing. Oh my god!
But it's funny to look back at.
Yeah, I remember you walking with the crutches around the swimming pool. I think at one point even the hotel manager came to ask me to tell you to not be walking on crutches around the swimming pool and go to your room to get better. Yeah. Yeah, I think
it was like they will think that we force you to work because you jump around here in crutches, so you have to be home.
Yeah, exactly.
But I want to work.
It was quite funny, actually. Oh,
yeah.
Oh my god. So, did you have another job, by the way? Since you can be the activity manager right now for the cruise lines, do you have a new job currently, or are you still trying to find one?
I'm still trying. I'm still trying to find one. But I've been helping my friend a little bit, and I think I'm gonna look for some dance instructor jobs.
Oh,
yeah.
That would be nice. I'll come and take a class with you.
Oh, please do. You're always welcome.
Yeah, that would be nice. Which kind of which type of dancing? Which dance style would you like to teach?
It's probably jazz. That's my thing.
I don't think I've seen you do a jazz performance before. So feel free to send me a video or something. I'd like to check it out.
Maybe I will.
Maybe if you do end up teaching the classes and something pops up, feel free to send it, and then I can always still put it in the show notes or something. So if people want to see you
cool.
doing some of the jazz dancing, that would be awesome.
That's
to
cool.
see this.
I will.
Now I did have. I did have one thing on my list here which I really wanted to talk about with you. You did have a nickname during the season. You were called the beautiful horse. Can you maybe explain a little bit how you ended up getting this amazing nickname? How did you become the beautiful horse of Crete?
I thought everyone called me that from a young age. No, I had a guy who had a little crush on me. Mm-hmm. His name was, as we called him, Mountain.
And why was his name Mountain?
Because he looked like a mountain.
He was huge.
He was huge. And
Cretan.
He was like coming on his bike and like with this leather jacket.
Bald,
he
sunglasses.
was huge. Yeah. And I can't remember what we talked about.
Where did you meet Mr. Mountain?
Oh, I met him at the place where we always had coffee.
In the Move On, it was called, right?
Yeah. Well done.
Yeah.
I Move On. And he was looking at me every time, and he was at the third time I saw him or something, he came over to me and he was like, "Oh, you're so beautiful." I'm like, "Oh, stop it." I'm just kidding. But yeah, and he told me that he was actually sometimes sleeping in the mountains. So after that, we also called him the Mountain. But yeah, he called me a beautiful horse.
And why did he choose this nickname for you? Do you know actually?
Yeah, that is actually something I don't know. But he called me a beautiful horse.
I think it was something along the lines of you were a strong woman or something like this.
Yeah, I tried to ask him, but I think I was laughing my ass off. So it was like, where did that come from? You're such a beautiful horse. Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah. Did he say it once, or did he mention it multiple times to you?
No, only once.
Okay, so we actually made it bigger than it was.
Yeah, but we both you and Jay was there when he said it. But Jay started to laugh so hard that yeah, I don't think we got around to actually figuring out why he called me.
I don't
just
remember either.
It was brilliant. I loved it.
Yeah, so it stuck. So then from that day on, it was quite early on the season. You were called the beautiful horse, and it somehow stuck.
It stuck, and not with just me. You were the horse as well, and Jay as well.
Yeah, we were all practicing our horse imitations. How? Let's see if I can still do mine.
Come on.
Did I?
Your face, Stereo. What's happening with that face?
I don't know. How does my face look? Let me try one more time.
You look amazing.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, in the last months, I think we were making horse noises on the stage every morning, waking everybody up. Yeah, and
even the kids were joining
and everyone in the audience started to do it as well. I forgot about that. That was brilliant. Everyone was doing horse noises.
And I think no one knew why even.
No.
I think
we did it. They did it. So suddenly, like 500 guests were making horse noises. And Mountain was coming. He was like, "Oh, where's the horses?" No, it wasn't. But yeah,
that's true. Everyone started doing the horse sounds. That's crazy. I also forgot about it.
I brought it to me to Lanzarote actually, and then I took it further. So in the disco, when we had Disco and Co, I was getting the kids to try to make the sounds of the animals.
Oh, okay.
And then
so the children had to imitate you. Yeah.
Yeah. But the audience loved that I was doing it because I really can't do a chicken sound.
Okay, can you give us your best chicken impression?
Yeah, but remember, now I've been practicing, so now I actually think I got it. But earlier I didn't.
Well, let's see if you've got it.
And now I don't remember how to say. I don't know.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
It's not the worst.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, you're getting there.
Let me hear. Give me a chicken.
Okay, let me give you my best chicken impression.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? This is not even funny. It's like the best chicken sound ever. That was. I thought you were going to make a fool out of yourself.
No. I'm quite so good at chickens. But my favorite one is a turkey. My best impression is a turkey. Sounds a little bit like this. Oh Jesus! Where's this conversation going? I've got no idea. I'm sorry for the listeners, but I've got no idea where we're going right now.
You were the one who started with the first
sound. Well, there we go. That's one of the risks being on Ciao Ciao Bye Bye. No, actually something totally different. But I've always wanted to ask you, looking back actually at your season, is there like a key lesson or something you've learned or something you've discovered about yourself, which you look back at it and you're like, oh, this is actually from all the things I did, or from the experience as a whole, this is what I took away from it?
Oh, great question. tough answer. Let me see. I
does
taught
make
a
you
lot
think.
actually. I was before I went to Crete. I've been wanting to be like I've been wanting to stand on the stage for my entire life, but I've been afraid.
You never actually stood on the stage before.
Just like a few times, not many times, but I've been too afraid, and and then I suddenly did it, and I was. It was awful the first time, but when you feel that you like,
It's
you
very
can actually
hard the
do
first
this,
time, right?
oh my god! And you have to find your own. It's one thing when you go on stage and you talk your own language, then you can be yourself and you can get it like. But the second you have to speak English or another language as well, then you have to find your personality on stage with another language, and that is much harder than I thought it was going to be.
It is very strange, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was weird.
What do you think it is that makes it so hard? Do you think it's just the fact that you're speaking another language, or?
Yeah, because if it was my language, then I would make then I could just be myself on stage, because I am like whoa when I speak. So that is, but because it's English as well, then I was really stiff.
Yeah,
I get
true.
like serious.
I remember actually. It's been a while.
I get really serious. So and I was like, where is my personality? I couldn't get it out. Yeah, where am I?
That's true. I almost forgot about it because I think right now it's even gotten to the point where it's more like the other way around. I think I would have more difficulties talking to an audience in my native language rather than in English.
Oh yeah. You have 7 seasons though.
Yeah, because I was on stage recently. It was not like a huge stage, but it was at this local comedy event where I had to present it last minute. They asked me to present all the artists, and I had a little bit of I don't know, like a blockage. I'm not sure if it was just the fact that I wasn't on stage. Or hadn't been on stage for a few months, or it was the fact that I was speaking a different language. But it did feel a little bit weird. I needed like a few minutes to really get into this groove, whereas normally you just start and I don't know, things go automatically.
It's like some of the game shows and quizzes and stuff like that was okay. I could do that, but bingo. Oh,
the best game in the world, bingo.
And hosting that, I couldn't do it. Like Jay was the perfect bingo host. You are as well. Me, not so much. B. Next. V. What?
I think we're talking about the wrong bingo. I thought bingo was with numbers, not letters.
Oh yeah, not letters. Yeah.
Yeah, what is it that makes it so hard for you to host bingo? Why do you think it's so difficult?
It's really quite like getting the next number is funny, like, and the next number is, and then my head is like blank.
You just get noise this.
I have no idea what.
Like on TV and in the 90s, where you just get this white noise, like, and you're waiting for the next one.
That's inside my head. I hated it. I think I did it twice, because I got like if I was going out doing bingo, I freaked out. I can't be funny. So Jay usually did it, and then I did something else.
Yeah, but the funny thing with bingo is I don't think people mind that much what you're talking about, or even if you're speaking or not, because everybody's so focused on their bingo tickets that I think it doesn't really matter that much what you're saying. I think it's more like the noise you are having in your head. You're just covering the noise in the people's heads while they're searching for their numbers. So it's just like whichever sounds you're making sounds pretty fine to them, because it's not a silent room. I think it's just this. I don't know. It's a strange
feeling.
one to host, actually, bingo.
Yeah, but because it's weird standing there, not saying too much.
Just
it's
being
weird
present.
standing there. Yeah.
with the lights
just
on
being,
you.
and you're like, no, it's just awkward. I hated it.
Yeah, it does feel awkward a little bit. Yeah, but you can actually learn it just being on stage in general, right? It's crazy how much improvement you can make in only a few just a few months or weeks
I
even.
think Jay is the perfect example for that.
Yeah, that's true.
How Jay was when he came and how Jay was when he left. That is two different people.
Yeah, he went.
Just,
he should start a radio show or something now.
Oh, he absolutely should. He's brilliant.
Hey, he's come a long way. That's true. Sometimes I forget how big the contrast was between his first week and his last week.
Yeah, because it's two different people.
Yeah. He's a totally different person.
You remember his first dance lesson?
Oh yeah, I remember them. They took quite some time. Yeah. Even there, he came a long way.
He impressed me. Yeah, he really did.
That's great. Maybe he should come on the show as well to talk about
of course, he has to.
about his journey. Would be nice to have
Absolutely.
him. That's crazy. Another fun story I wanted to bring up was for your birthday.
Oh.
You celebrated your birthday in Crete.
Yes, I did.
And I remember you had this back problem due to your mattress. You had a bad mattress, and you were having some troubles with your back, so you couldn't sleep that well, which obviously didn't help the situation that you weren't feeling good. We were thinking about finding you a birthday present, and I'm not entirely sure whose idea it was. I don't remember, but anyways, one person came forward with the idea, maybe we should buy her a mattress. And everyone was like, "Oh yeah, that's a great idea." Now the only problem was in Crete, it's apparently they don't have just warehouses of mattresses laying around where if you want to have a mattress, they magically pull it out of a warehouse like we do over here in Europe. But somehow, because it's an island, it's very difficult to find a mattress there. So I went to the place every Western European would go to find a mattress. So I found the only IKEA store in Crete. There was only one. So I drove there. I thought, yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll sell a mattress there. I think this was one day before your birthday, because we need to store this mattress somewhere. We need to be very careful with it. So so you didn't see it. So I drove to the IKEA. I walked in the door, and this was a very small IKEA, like the smallest IKEA I've ever seen. I think it was
I didn't think they existed.
Yeah, I think it was like as big as like 3 living rooms together. Like the whole shop was like about the size of 3 living rooms, maybe 4.
Wow.
Max, so very small.
Still, IKEA is huge.
Yeah, IKEA usually is huge. You have like hundreds of apartments in the IKEA store. So I came there. I was like, this is not looking very good. So I waited my turn. It was finally my turn. And I asked for a mattress. I said, yeah, we can get you a mattress. It will be here in like 2 or 3 weeks. And I was like, I kind of need it today, latest tomorrow. So they didn't have anything in stock. So if you wanted to buy something there, they had to ship it to the island, bring it by boat or by plane. I've got no idea. Probably coming from mainland Greece. And then you could go and pick up your order from IKEA there. So I was like, what do we do now? So I was looking online where to buy a mattress in Crete. And I found, after searching for like, I think I ended up asking help to one of the receptionists from the hotels, because they spoke Greek and they could maybe find a local store, because you need to find everything in a local store in Crete. And they found this local store, and they were open for like 30 more minutes. I had to drive there, and it was a 20-minute drive. So I drove there with the car as fast as possible, because they were about to close. And I asked if they had a mattress. They said, yeah, we have some mattresses. You can try them if you want. I said, yeah, okay, perfect. I lay down on one of the mattresses. I was like, yeah, this is the one we need. This is the one we need. We need this this mattress. He says, yeah, perfect. When you want to come pick it up? I said, today. He's looking at me. Oh, okay. And do you have like a van or something to put it in? I was like, yeah. How am I gonna get this back to the hotel? So, no, can we figure something out to make it work with my car? I was driving like this small, I think it was a Hyundai i20 for people who know something about a car. It's like a very small city car.
It wasn't big.
Yeah. And he looked at me, he said, is it a rental car? I said, yeah, it's a rental car. He was like, He said, do you have insurance? Which was very concerning when he asked me if I had insurance. I said, yeah, well, it's a car from work, so I'm pretty sure it has insurance. And then we ended up tying the mattress to the roof of the car, which looked very funny. And I what I remember was he tied the mattress to the rear windscreen wiper. And I was like, what are you doing? He said, no, it's safe. It's safe. I said, well, anyways, I got the mattress. I'll drive slowly back to the hotel with a mattress on my car. People were looking, actually, they weren't looking as much because people drive.
It's Crete.
Yeah, they drive quite crazy in Crete.
Yeah, they do.
Anyways, I made it back to the hotel after a long drive. A 20-minute drive became like a 30 or 40-minute drive to make sure the mattress didn't fall off. Dragged it to the room, and then we surprised you with your mattress.
Yeah, it didn't. It was just brilliant. Okay, I like my birthday, so you probably heard it like once or twice that I was going to celebrate my birthday in Crete, and I wasn't allowed in my room till 12. Before 12, the 1st of July. And Jay took me for something to eat after work, so you could go into my room without me knowing it.
So he could surprise you.
Yeah, so he took me to the room, and it was like a poster there. And then I opened the door, and there you were, with like this, and like a flute, and it was balloons, and it was like happy birthday inside my room, and then he said, oh, you want a beer? And you got me a beer, and I thought it was going to be us three. And then you said, you want to go out for some air? Or lolly, as we called it. A little lolly. And then we went outside, and there all my friends were in Crete, and it was like this huge package, and everyone was singing happy birthday, and it was like drinks and everything. It was, wow,
It was nice.
Yeah, it was, it was amazing. I can't believe you guys bought me a mattress.
I'm just wondering what ended up happening to the mattress at the end of the season. I'm not sure anymore.
The manager wanted to keep it.
For that.
Yeah, because I couldn't take it to Norway.
Oh, no, couldn't
huge. It's just me and this one. Yes, please. Thank you.
No,
so he asked me if he could.
So they kept it for the people coming, who were supposed to go there this year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're probably sad. It's a great place.
maybe it's for the people going there 2021. If we finally get through this COVID period. Something I wanted to ask you is, so you were talking about that you're looking for like a job within the dance as a jazz dance instructor. But if you look into your future on your bucket list, what is it you really wanna reach, or you really want to become? Do you have like a goal you're going towards, or something you're striving towards?
Yeah, it's something in the area like where I got my new job.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be on a boat or something, but I found out when I was in Crete, I already knew this, but when I was in Crete, I got to work a lot with people, like guests all day, every day, and I absolutely love that. So I really want a job where I can do something like that. But I just love my new job, but I haven't started yet. Yeah. But I will see where that job takes me, because I think it's like perfect for me.
Yeah, you think it's definitely you're going in the right direction and working in the cruise line industry.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's like salary wise, it's something I can live on and
Yeah,
actually
it's
have it okay compared compared to
yeah.
the salary in Crete.
Obviously, yeah. This it's like a huge difference. You can actually build a family from it, of course.
Absolutely, and I can have some savings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was over the moon when I got the job.
Yeah, of course, which is something you sometimes forget about when you're on the move all the time. It's easy to when you work abroad as an entertainer, I think, to forget about your future in a way, because you're so busy in this in the moment, in your experience through the season, that maybe it is true that I don't want to say you forget about your future, but it's just you're not actively thinking about it, like planning on I don't know, maybe you have some goals, like you want to build a house one day, or even get a family, or something like this. That this is something that gets pushed to the back of your mind. Maybe it's one of the...
For me, it was on my mind when I was in Crete, just because I'm as old as I am. So
yeah,
I had to
you've
think
had
a
some
little bit
life
about
experience.
I have had, and I wasn't sure how to continue from Crete. Like, what am I doing now? Am I continuing in the entertainment business, or because the salary isn't too good, and because I am this age, I had to start thinking about it.
Yeah. No,
So
obviously.
when I got this job on the cruises, it was like...
So this was a big factor for you as well, looking for a new job, that the salary would be appealing. Let's just call it appealing.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to... It wasn't that I needed so much. It's just that I need something to build the foundation and like have something. Like I need a salary I can live on.
Yeah,
so
of course.
Not more than that, actually. I'm not that into money. I'm more into happiness. But still, I need to.
But I think
survive.
I think to a certain extent, money can provide you with happiness. Not as in like it's the only thing you need, but it's the only thing you need to be happy. But I think it's very hard to be happy when there is no money around.
I don't see how that is possible.
Yeah, because you do need to take care of yourself and of the people you love. So balancing these two can be very, I think it's a struggle for most people in life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think everyone can relate to this, or at least most of the people.
Most of the people probably could. Look, I've made my own hat.
Did you start knitting?
No, it's crochet.
Oh, it's it's not with the
it's
with
one
the hooks.
stick.
Yeah, and like a hook.
Yeah.
Crochet.
It's a cool one, right?
Yeah, it looks very nice. When did you start crocheting?
I started on Friday, actually. This one I made yesterday.
You made it in one day?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm impressed.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, it looks very good. Now,
thank you.
Tine, I only have a few more. I only have a few more things I would like to ask you. And one of the things is, imagine there's someone sitting in front of you who's really interested to start working in the entertainment sector. Is there any advice you would give to this person? And if yes, what would you say to this person?
I would say take the job because it's brilliant. Be prepared for hard days. It's tough work. It's because I think it's easy when maybe if you're like 20, 21 or something, and you take the job. Of course, it's partying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think it's easy to not think about that. It's also a really tough job. Like, you get exhausted, and you told us that we were going to get exhausted in the end, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, that's actually a nice one to hear.
I've never I've never been so exhausted in my life. And I saw one of the videos because in the beginning we had to fix the area around the pool. We had to fix backstage. We had to do a lot of things before the
You have to set up
hotel
the
got
whole
open.
hotel.
It was a huge job. And I took a video of myself the day before the hotel opened. And I look like I've been living on the streets for probably like 50 years. Like my mom didn't even recognize me. She thought she was like, how much did you drink? And I was like, no, I'm sober. I was, so it's a
before
hard
we
job,
started. That's before the hotel opened.
It was the day before we started. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but it was amazing. But yeah, it's a really, really hard job, but it's an amazing job as well, and you'll learn a lot of yourself and others as well.
Can you maybe give me the hardest thing and the nicest thing about the job for you?
The hardest thing was definitely that we were at work like 24/7. Even though you're off work, you still live at most hotels. You live at the hotel area.
Yeah, you live in the hotel itself sometimes.
Yeah, so every time we had to walk out, you have to think about that. All the guests can see you, and it's something like. And the fact that we had to eat in the restaurant, that was probably
This was a hard part for you.
Yeah, it was, because you want to get lunch and then 500 people around you know who you are, and you just want like 5 minutes to yourself and just not. You don't want anyone to like stare at you when you're eating dinner anyway, and so it's that was the hard part.
I think it gives you a good image of how it feels to be like, I don't want to say like world famous, but I think it gives you a perspective on how heavy this must be to just imagine you have this feeling, but like everywhere you go, like to every shop, every street, it's very draining.
It's.
I mean, you feel flattered in a way. Don't get me wrong. It's not like.
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah, it's not like you take it in a bad way, and you understand that people enjoy spending time with you, which you feel nice about it. Sometimes, some days you just want to be you, and you don't need anyone else. And then you don't have as much space for yourself as you would have living at home, just going home at the end of the day from work and just
not at all.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's true.
So, but yes, one of the best things is without a doubt the team and how close you get. Even though when I left, I was ready to leave.
Yeah, of course.
Like the second I came home and just got to breathe,
you get a reality
I
check.
missed you already. So yeah, but it was it was brilliant. I loved the stage. I loved working with the kids, seeing how happy they got if they won. I loved that everyone was rooting for each other, and how the job is amazing. I think so. I really do.
Yeah, then actually it completely lines up with my next question for you, which is, imagine we are back in February 2019. You have no idea about this crazy lifestyle. Knowing what you know now, would you apply for it again to learn what you have learned and to experience?
100%. I actually got goosebumps when you asked the question. I would 100% go back again. And like Yumi and like I can't even imagine like going on a season with you guys. It would have been I would have done it in a heartbeat. Yeah.
That's really nice to hear, Tine. So Tine, really thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you joining me for the fourth episode already of Ciao Ciao Bye Bye.
Ooh, I love this.
Please, can you tell the listeners where they can find you on social media and what to expect from you?
On Instagram, you can find much because someone decided to hack my account last week.
Yeah, you had a little problem.
All the memories from Crete, all our videos, the dancing, everything is gone. So now my name is Tine.
Tine.
Fredrikstad, as you say my name in Norwegian, my last name.
Maybe for the people listening and who don't know how to spell Fredrikstad, we can put it also in the.
Fredrikstad.
We can also put it in the show notes and in the description down below. So if you want to go check out Tine, feel free to give her a follow and then check her on social media. And then
yes, I'm getting a fresh start.
Then finally, Tine, I only have one more question for you, the final question of today. And this is, of course, who would you like to hear me joining for an episode of Ciao Ciao Bye Bye in the future?
Oh, without a doubt, it's Jay.
Mr. J.
Oh, Mr. J, I miss him. And of course, Mr. Sammy.
Oh.
Yes, of course. He's brilliant.
I'll take note of Mr. Sammy and Mr. J. That would be nice to have them on the show. Okay, Tine, thank you very much. And as always, ciao ciao.
Ciao ciao.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I hope you enjoyed listening to the 4th episode. I would like to thank our guest Tine for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, or whatever platform you use. I'd be grateful if you could leave us a review and share it. If you have any thoughts on today's episode or topics you would like me to further touch on, email me at info@darislow.com. Thanks again, see you next week, and as always, ciao ciao, bye bye.